Welcome back everyone to the Tajara Group channel. My name's Abaid and I'm joined with
Adam.
On today's video, we're going to keep it nice and simple. A lot of people have been asking us loads of questions, so we thought the best video to make is, well, our honest experience as high-ticket closers. We have Alexa behind the camera who'll be asking us questions that, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering as well. So let's get straight into it.
Before high ticket sales, what were you doing and how much were you making?
This is the worst to talk about, but I was a university student studying law. I did graduate and I was working at Travelodge doing night shifts mainly, making at my highest 2.2k a month. Adam?
I was just a regular uni student, wasn't really doing much. It wasn't until I got introduced to high ticket sales by my mentor where everything kind of just shifted for me, in the sense that I went from being a regular uni student within 3 weeks to landing my first sort of role and killing it.
And when did you realize closing could actually become a 10 to 25k a month skill?
For me, the whole sort of process was very rushed, in a sense. I went from zero to hero in a matter of 3 weeks. Now, a lot of people have a sort of slower transition into the sort of learning phase and then actually understanding what high ticket sales is and then sort of role play practicing, then getting placed on the offer. For me, it was literally a couple of videos and learn as you go along. And I'm actually grateful for the opportunity because I feel like it's shaped me into the sort of closer that I am today.
December, I decided, look, yes, I've started making money, but I want to go Umrah. I went Umrah, spent 10 days there, came back, took another couple of days off, and I still walked away with about 4.5 to 5k in commissions. And I thought, I barely worked. I've barely worked this month.
I think you worked for like 6 of those days.
Yeah, this is something serious. And I thought, if I really lock in for the month, which I did, forget 10k, I made 24k that month.
And what was the biggest mistake you made when you first started taking sales calls?
Believing that when people say they want to think about it, they want to think about it.
Oh, for me, I know what this is. Obviously, that as well. But for me, it was having the script on the screen. That was probably the biggest killer in my sort of sales journey. Once I removed the script and I just started speaking from my sort of initiative and what I felt like made the sort of conversation flow, then I saw a big jump in my sort of sales. I went from, I think, 2.4k in commission in a month to 21k in the next month, all because of one sort of tweak.
And how much can a closer realistically earn from just one deal?
The potential is unlimited. I know offers that do 2k. I know offers that do 30k packages. Let's say on the higher end 30k package, you get 10% commission. That's £3,000. Now, I'm not expecting you to close 10 of those a day because that's unrealistic. But I'd say an average closer is walking away with at least £8,000 to £10,000 a month.
And if someone wanting to get into closing today was watching this, what would you tell them to do first?
Firstly, I'd get them to sort of do a bit of prior research into what high ticket sales is, use the internet, use all the resources that we have readily available, and then lock in a sort of sense of find one sort of mentor who can sort of hold your hand and guide you through this whole journey. Because the one sort of thing where most people fail on is people assume, it's sales easy, I just need to speak over Zoom. And it really isn't that easy, because if it was that easy, then everyone would be killing it. There's a reason why so many people have the skill but don't know how to implement the skill. And that's obviously where sort of someone like our company, Tajara, comes in the sense that we also do focus on getting you the skills, but we also primarily focus on the implementation of those skills. So helping you find those offers where you're going to be, selling on, number one, halal offers. You're not going to be doing no OnlyFans or management, closing, like offers that don't go against your sort of religious beliefs, and making sure that they are offers that, number one, are going to pay you out. I've had friends in the industry that tell me that offer owners like ghost them, don't even pay them out. So making sure that you're getting on offers where you're going to be paid for the work that you put in.
And did you need to have sales experience before you started?
Absolutely not. The closest thing to sales experience before all of this was reselling. And I'm sure if you're from London and you're a young person, you've therefore done some sort of reselling, whether it be reselling shoes, PS5s, you name it. So my only sort of experience before all of this was reselling.
And honestly, same for myself, the best and highest I got up to was maybe reselling cars, and even that would make maybe £1,000 every 2 weeks. So yes, it sounds great when I could be making that in 2 days or in a day.
What kind of people would you recommend high ticket sales to? Who's going to succeed in this space?
That's a good question. I'd say anyone that truly wants to succeed can succeed. Now, I know there's a lot of Muslim brothers and sisters watching this who probably are thinking, I don't want to do this. I don't want to put my face out there. But what you have to realize is you're not putting your face out there. You're speaking to one person on essentially a FaceTime call. but instead it will be Zoom. You'll speak to him for 45 minutes. As long as your decisions and what you want to do align, you collect the cash and move on. And as long as you're someone who does want to make a change in their life, I mean, has aspirations, sales is for you. If you have a mouth, you can talk, you can do sales.
And if someone wanting to be mentored by you guys was watching, what should they do first?
Firstly, I'd say sign up to one of our masterclasses. You know, we do weekly live masterclasses where we give you the opportunity to join a completely free online Zoom call for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and you just get to sort of understand what the industry is, because I'm sure there's a lot of people watching that have no clue what high ticket sales is, and they still need to sort of understand what it is that they're jumping into.
In terms of getting started with us specifically, I'd say give us a follow on Instagram. I'm sure our socials will be done in the links below. Check us out. If you have any questions, reach us out. Me and Adam aren't going to charge you to be able to give you some advice. If I was in the same position, and there was loads of people I asked for advice. Some helped, some didn't, and I don't want to be that person that didn't, because at the end of the day, I just want to see my brothers and sisters succeed.